much space I can get here. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. Oh, sorry. All right. This is Tarot with Contessa. I'm Contessa Divine. Thank you for stopping by. The deck we're going to use today may not be the only one. I don't know. Is this enough space? I don't think it is. Sorry. I'm going to have to spread it out a little more. Wait, that's the wrong way. Okay. All right. Dark Whimsical Tarot. That's the one I'm going to use today. Okay? May use other decks. We don't know. This is Tarot with Contessa. Oh, these are rough. It's Tarot with Contessa. I'm Contessa Divine. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be the all signs. I go through Aries. From Aries all the way to Pisces, I give advice. And then I offer one question for free. It's going to be a general reading. May or may not resonate. If it does not apply, let it fly. Take the meat. Leave the bone. I wanted to talk about the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune was at the bottom of the deck. Oh, I'm clearly a mess right now. The Wheel of Fortune was at the bottom of the deck when I opened this up, and there was some confusion. What threw me off is that this deck only wants to be shuffled this way. The deck does not like to shuffle this way. So there's some confusion about some cycles that are ending right now. I don't know who this is for. It's Aries, Pisces, whoever's tuning in right now. I don't know. Somebody is confused about some cycles that are ending. Someone may also be confused about which way to go moving forward. So I don't know if that's for you, if it's Aries, Taurus, Gemini, whoever the sign is for. If it resonates, if you're confused about some things that are ending or when something is going to start. There's something here about somebody being in the in-between. I think that was a Capricorn reading that I did recently where somebody was in the in-between. Like some cycles were ending and some were beginning. And there was like this silence, and the silence is bothering them. Meaning like, oh, hey, hello, we got Secured here. Hello, we got hi, how you doing? I don't need your date of birth, Secured. What I do is I'm gonna do the reading from Aries all the way to Pisces, and then I give advice, and then if you want to stay to the end, I give everyone one free question. We're doing Aries right now. So that is 3:45. All right. How y'all doing this Saturday? Three of Swords, but there's something here. It's reiterating about somebody being in the in-between. I don't know who that's for. That's not necessarily for Aries, although it could be because I'm doing Aries right now. So, how you doing, Ma? How's your Saturday? The Four of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Someone here is overwhelmed with choices. We got 2 threes here. There could be some partnerships that are, we got the Three of Swords. But the thing is, these Three of Swords are in the ground. I don't think this is heartbreak. And then look at this Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles about partnerships and so on and so forth. That looks like, that's like a giant tree in the back, right? And see how the little cat, the intuition is behind this person and they cannot see it. This person is being watched by individuals. I don't know why. Now, this is coming to me as a victory. Mommy, you know you can't sit there, Mama. You got to go get on your... Hold on a minute, guys. I'm sorry. My fur baby acting a fool. Come on, Mommy. Come on. No, you got to come over here. Come on. You know better than that. Come on. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mommy. Okay, there you go. All right, Mama. I'm sorry. My fur baby acting up. She's out of control right now. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. She's mad because I couldn't pick her up. She's mad because I couldn't hold her. And so she just woke up from a nap, right? Anyway, okay. So someone here, like, this is coming across to me as a victory. I see the sun in the background. And like, but this is a victory. This is a victory. I'm not digging this. This is a victory to show everybody who watching you that expected you to fail. But there's a lot of ego here. I don't know who this is for, Aries. But there's a lot of ego here, right? But I mean, I guess you letting your haters be your motivators. But this is more like a FU to, I don't know who you trying to prove something to, but this is more like a FU. This is a victory. And see how they're showing everyone? They're like, hey, I won. Hey, it's a party, right? I don't know if y'all can see it. But there's some cute confusion here. So it's almost like, I'm sorry for the noise outside. It's almost like someone here is throwing their stability in someone's face. That's what I don't like about it. Like, this is not heartbreak here. This is someone that turned heartbreak. And it is a victory for you. Somebody's turning heartbreak into stability, right? But it's the throwing in someone's face that I don't like about it. And the throwing in someone's face is completely different from the confusion of the stability. The only way that it's related is if someone's like, well, shit, I don't even know how I did that. How did I get that to happen? So yeah, I don't know who that's for. I don't know what the purpose is of me telling you this, because I don't know, maybe to confirm that they're watching you, but this is you clearly throwing a victory in someone's face. I guess that's why I'm not digging it, because Aries is throwing a lot of ego around, but okay. I mean, sometimes maybe it's good to be in your ego. Maybe this was people that played in your face, and now you got to play back, right? Listen, you give somebody, foolishness for energy, you're going to get foolishness back. So, all right, let's move on to Taurus. 824. All right, Taurus. Let's see what's going on. Taurus. What's going on with Taurus, please? I have to start the May readings. Death. All right. So, okay, well, someone here is putting a lot, wow, the Hierophant. Someone here putting a lot of thought into making some changes. This is the first time I ever felt like somebody thinking about making some changes. So you got two major arcana here. So, and then we have the 8 of Pentacles. Wow. Why are the cats in the background so fat? Y'all see how fat those cats are? This could be, again, they're in the background, same as Aries. So it's not, the intuition is not something, someone here is focused on the here and the now, the 3D, rather than listening to their intuition. You see how it's fat with, the cats are fat with como say, how do you say it? They're fat with not potential. Um, they're fat with, I guess I'm gonna have to say advice, right? That someone here is not taking. But they're not taking it. Again, the cats are behind this person. And you see how they're carrying the money. They're holding on to the money. So someone here is more focused. They're not listening to their intuition, and they're more focused on either gaining money or, okay, all right. Um, Someone here has been going against the societal norms. This could be somebody who, um, gets money through unusual means. Could be somebody that, you know, goes to the club and, disrobes for a living. But there's something here that they like. Look at how the Hierophant is looking at this person. Even the Hierophant is, bitch, what you doing? Look at the Hierophant. The Hierophant is like, what are you doing right now? So there's something here about somebody. The universe is coming, Taurus. Just cuidado, because the universe is coming. Look at the face on that hair. It's staring dead at you. Staring dead at you. Like, put on some clothes. Go inside. I don't know. Look, whatever somebody doing. Now, this could be somebody who's doing some scamming. Maybe they're doing things that are, not of a legal nature in order to get their money. But the focus here is money, honey. Okay? That reminds me, I haven't done a money honey in I don't know how long. I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to stop doing these 3-hour lives. Okay? Because doing this for 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, it's exhausting, and I cannot get to my other readings. So I'm going to have to limit the amount of questions I take. I'm going to say that's for you. This is for you. The next one is Gemini, but I'm going to say this is also for you, Taurus, because Taurus, the universe is screaming at you. Whatever it is that you're doing, if you're going to know. If this is for you, you're going to know. If you're doing something illegal, if you're doing something you shouldn't be doing, if you're hanging with people you shouldn't be hanging with, doing stuff to get money or whatever reason you're using to justify doing it, the universe is coming for you. This is a tower. So we're going to say this is for Gemini, but that's for you too, Taurus, because the universe is screaming at you to listen to your intuition. Let me see. 1306. All right, Gemini. So Gemini, watch Taurus. Taurus, watch Gemini. So they're related. There's been communication that someone has been ignoring. These birds have delivered their message. The birds that are flying, they delivered their message, and they're flying away. And then we got that one giant ass bird. That bird is almost the same size as this person. And we have all these birds. So there's been messages that have been delivered. And I believe they're coming from your intuition, or they're coming from spirit. There's someone is just not listening to. And it's because they don't want this tower to fall. But this tower looks like it's made of sticks. I don't know what that means just yet. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ma. It takes a lot. And then, I work a full-time job, so. And then I got life too. So, 5 of Wands. So there's, wow, this is in the beginning when I was talking about Capricorn and the in-between, right? The 9 of Cups. And the Fool at the bottom of the deck. There's an in-between, right? So this is for Taurus, this is for Gemini, and this may also be for Capricorn. Because that whole in-between and the silence and the frustration and all that, I said it for a Capricorn reading, but it came up again when I had begun the all signs. So it's for more than one sign. And it's, showing its face. The energy's coming up again. So it's for all three of you, definitely. Capricorn, Taurus, and Gemini. There's the in-between, right? We got the Nine of Cups. What's the Nine of Cups? Happiness, right? But there's something, you see how they're holding that? She holding that on top of her head, right? Remember I talked about somebody giving a lot of thought to making changes, giving a lot of thought to making changes. So someone here is trying to realize, where does my true happiness lie? So it may be between the cups and the pentacles. That everything is everything. Everything is energy. Everything is everything. There's a reason why I talked about somebody doing something and concentrating on money in Taurus, and then we got cups coming up in Gemini. It's for all of you. Someone here is trying to decide, do I want cups or money? Do I want cups or money? How do I live? Do I live with cups or do I live with money? Do I focus on the how do you almost do I focus on the artificial? Do I focus on the surface, or do I go deeper than that? What do I do? Do I start something new? I don't know. Let me figure it out. Again, that intuition. Those messages have been coming to you. Messages have been delivered. But somebody may not even know how to bring that tower down. Somebody here may have been so focused on these pentacles that they don't even know how to let this tower fall. They don't know how to focus on cups. They don't know how to focus on anything deeper. This could be also a spiritual awakening happening for whoever is involved in this. It could be spirit pulling you away from however you make money now into something that is more your life purpose. Entiende? So this is a very substantial, we got 3 major arcana across these two. And somebody here is still in the in-between because it's the 5 of Wands. The Lord God Almighty speaks to me. I don't have to explain it to anyone. Okay, I agree. So these are minor arcana here. Minor arcana, right? So this is someone's personal decision, but we got the Hangman here. So someone here is not, they're still in the in-between. And that decision may be what is holding people up in that silence, because someone has to choose to do something different, right? Right, Andrea? The Lord God Almighty speaks to me and don't have to be explained to anybody. All right, let's go to Cancer. I'm going to have to do a collective money honey. So I'll do a money honey. It'll be offline, but it'll kind of be like this where I go into all the signs and do the money honey. Can I get a time? Oh, you in it too? Stop it, Cancer. Cancer, you're in it too? Are you part of this too? 1837. 1837. I hope I'm not coming across as preachy, because that is not what I'm trying to do. I just deliver the message. That's all I do. Right? I want to make sure y'all could at least try to see the cards. So we got the Hangman. So because the Hangman applied, this is for I was gonna say Virgo, but it's not Virgo, it's Taurus. Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. It seems like y'all are all at a crossroads here. Y'all are all at a crossroads, the 9 of Swords. And making these decisions is very stressful, because some of you may be wondering whether or not your intuition is what's talking to you at all. Some of y'all are so focused on the 3D, if this is your message. But this is coming across 3 signs. I never had this before. And it may include more than just these 3 or 4 that I mentioned. And not every message is for everybody. So what I'm saying is, if you've been focused, you may not be focused on something artificial. You may really be focused on making money doing something that you really love, but Spirit is pulling you in a new direction. and you may be hesitant. So it's not everybody that's making money doing something they shouldn't be doing. It's not everybody, who's not trying to let the tower fall. It's not everybody. To take the part that resonates, take the meat and leave the bone. Okay? So don't come to me with but I don't make money taking off I don't care. So then it's not for you. Don't take that part. Is that the meat? Is the meat for you? The meat's for you. The bone ain't for you. Oh, my Lanta. Ooh, the Knight of Cups. What have I been saying? The Knight of Cups. Somebody like, you know what? Because what is this? This knight is carrying an ace, isn't he? He's only carrying one cup. All right, if I got to, I might live by cups. I might live by cups. But we going to see what happens. So a decision is coming. A decision is coming. But again, someone is not doing this wholeheartedly. And they're not doing it wholeheartedly because there's fear here. There's fear here. Oh, abundant blessings for all you do. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Hi, Vanilla and Pie. How you doing? So there's a wholehearted decision that's coming. There may be also with this decision, there may be some, how do they say it? An imposter syndrome with it. Because that's why they're not doing it wholeheartedly. The stress is kind of what's moving them in that direction, right? So somebody gonna give it a try. Like, all right, fine, I'll try it. I'll try it. All right. And okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to Leo. 2216. All right. Let's see what's going on with Leo. How y'all doing this? It's not raining, but it's not really nice out here in New York. I mean, it's okay, but it's kind of, you see how even here it's not like as light as it normally is. I got my shades all open and everything, but oh, the King of Wands. All right now. A fire with fire. That's what I'm talking about. What's going on with you? You like, you know what? This is my wand, damn it. This is my wand. Don't you try to come and take it. 10 of Pentacles. All right now, Leo. I see you. All right now. Somebody here, the 2 of Pentacles. Someone here may be tired of the lessons that life has given them. There may be also something that Leo is learning and applying with wisdom here. Who the hell is watching you? I'm getting the same thing. Remember when I talked about people watching Aries? There's a reason why. Again, there's no mistakes in the universe. There's a reason why it's on top. I'm going to say watch Aries. Aries, watch Leo. Apparently, this whole reading is for everybody. But there's something here about you being watched. But you know you're being watched. Damn, that's the same thing that Aries knew. Because Aries, wow, and there's a sun here. The sun, it's related to Aries as well. You see the sun in the background. Remember when I talked about somebody showing off their stability, showing off a success? Because that's what the sun is. The sun is the happiness, the success, the joy, possibly even some enlightenment. And there may be something, Leo, you may know people are watching you, but people are watching you to try to see you fail. You may be trying something new. There's something here that you may be learning or you have learned and you are applying wisdom with it. It's almost like you have decided to stop. How do I say this? It's not to stop the world from turning, but you may have had a decision to make. How do I say this? Let's say you got these two pentacles, right? You go and you choose 10. I don't know how to put that into words. It's like somebody thought you was going to make one of these moves and you go and do this move. You understand what I'm saying? I'm hoping I'm expressing that right. Because you may have felt like the choices that you were given in a particular situation, they were not enough. And so you decided to go your own route. Like, it almost feels to me like you taking that wand and you going through all the, but this is not, remember the regular wands are just, they're just empty wands, right? They're just sticks. Look at all the leaves on here. That means you investing in stuff that's growing, right? I don't know what's going on in the comment section. People talking about being bisexual and all that. I don't know what's going on in there. I didn't say anything about being bisexual. I don't know what Cecilia talking about. But anyway, so Leo, you're shocking the shit out of the people that are around you, your haters. Again, watch Aries. Aries, watch Leo. Because you decided to go a whole different route. They expected you to do A, B, or C, and you went all the way down to Y. So you shocking the shit out of people around you that expected you to fail. Kudos to you, Leo. Do your thing. Do your thing. Ooh, they're going to be big mad, too. They're going to be big mad. Who is talking? Okay. All right. We are moving on to Virgo. Virgo, 27, 29. Virgo, why does it feel like your focus is money, honey? I want to tell you to go play a number. Why? Why do you want to go play a number? Maybe because money is your focus. I don't know. We're gonna see. 6 of Pentacles. Somebody's not sure whether to rob Peter to pay Paul, whether to pay Paul, pay Peter, pay John, Tom, Dick, and Harry. I hope that the algorithm doesn't think that I'm saying something else. They're like, you mentioned a word that you should not say. You mentioned a forbidden word. Why are you making me shuffle for so? Okay. All right. Oh, the lovers. Okay. You may got new love coming. Because this does not feel like Five of Swords. Again, in the in-between, there's some things that somebody has to say that they're not saying. But you may already know that. What is going on with Virgo, please? Virgo. What's going on with Virgo? The Emperor. Okay. Oh. All right, we're going to take it like that. Page of Swords. Like I said, there's something new starting. And the Five of Swords that came out again. Someone here is not. There's something someone here has to say, but they're not saying it. The thing is, like, I feel like somebody knows it, but they're not saying it. Why is all the shrubbery dead on these swords? It was like things were supposed to grow here, or they had grown. Can you see it? Those are like flowers. It was like something here was supposed to grow. So what are you trying to say? Wow. Someone here lost someone. The Empress. You don't normally see them ever this close in the deck. Oh, let me see. Who is this? Jesus Christ lives. Hi, love. I pray Jesus Christ delivers you from the witchcraft. I used to be into tarot until Jesus Christ revealed to me it's demonic. So Jesus Christ came down and spoke to you personally and told you that tarot is demonic. We all know by now, if you've been watching me for any amount of time, how I feel about someone saying that something is wrong, right? Did not give the example of Christopher Columbus coming to the new land and basically calling the people that he was unfamiliar with savages? But he's the one giving them blankets that are poison with pox, right? But they're savages, right? If there's something that you feel it does not resonate with you here, you can just keep it moving. Someone here lost someone. Look at how sad they look. This is this could be a divorce. But why is this temporary? Because there's somebody here that's moving on to a new path. This page is carrying an ace, right? It's only one sword. So someone is working their way to the Ace of Swords. It could be that someone here is working their way. Now, she is carrying that sword straight up. So she's ready to say and do, right? But this has been a long time that someone, it's a divorce. It's a divorce, or this is a breakup of a partnership. There should have been things somebody may have needed to say or do in order to save this. But they did not. Lo siento. This feels like a very, very sad situation. And someone was approaching it with a very Three of Wands. I'm not making this up. This is somebody that's divorcing, moving on to something new. Ten of Cups. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. But the thing is, like, there would somebody may have known how to fix this, but they didn't do anything. They didn't act on it. You see how and there's like this self-blame that's kind of going along with it. Because you see how the swords are facing her, right? And her arms are crossed. You see that? So this may be somebody that is still looking for a way to reconcile, but they don't know how to find it. They don't know what to do. And so this is someone who has just picked up a sword, and they're... I don't think there's reconciliation here. Someone may have been immature. Like, someone was approaching a situation with brand new joy, brand new. There was a lot of excitement, like something was brand new to them. And then someone may have been too immature to handle it. This is a victory here. So it's like walking away is a victory in some way. You see how she's being shielded by those wands. And now also I want to point out that in here, this King of Wands, this is flourishing, right? Remember I talked about how the wands are normally just sticks. So Leo, that's what I meant. This is the visual of what I meant when the wands, this king is investing in things that are flourishing. They're showing promise. They're showing growth. This is something that was dying. Listen to Contessa when she talks, please. Let's move on to Libra. Libra, 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 Libra. Oh, 35. Is it 35? Okay, this is so tiny. I have to figure out a way not to do this on my phone anymore. 35, 21. Okay, 35, 21. All right. Libra, Libra. Libra, Libra. Oh, oh, the devil. Oh, tell the truth and shame the devil. That's what I say. We got a teeny tiny little audience today, huh? Oh, oh, okay, fine, okay. They were like, you better take this. Two of Cups. And then Temple. Wow. What I do like is that Temperance will overpower. Temperance is, divine timing, blah, 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 right? Yeah, I don't know how to do it on my laptop, though. But Temperance is, the angel. The angel overpowers the devil. And we can even see that this little girl here was like, what you mean? Talking to the devil, like, what you mean? You gonna sit there right behind me and you gonna like it. Sitting there with her little cat, following her intuition. So this could be fear. But this young lady has overpowered whatever it is. You look at the face on the devil. The devil like, huh? It's giving me the monster from, y'all heard me say this before. It's giving me the monster from Bugs Bunny. Monsters must live such interesting lives. I was a big Bugs Bunny fan as a kid. Because you can never pull one over on Bugs Bunny. Even when he got himself into a situation that you didn't know what he was going to do, he pulled a rabbit out the hat like a magician. Maybe that's what you're doing. Because clearly, even though there may be some depression here as well, wow, Libra. But what this does show is that even though you have some depression, even though you have some things going on, you got your boots on, you got your raincoat, you got your coffee, you still out here showing people love. Even though you got stuff going on, you still out here showing love. You got that cup, man. And you're not letting whatever fear, whatever struggle, whatever strife, doing the devil's work. Oh, Nick. How you doing, Nick? Out here doing it. I'm out here doing the devil's work. How are you? Out here doing the devil's work. All right now. Kudos to you. I haven't heard that one yet. Out here doing the devil's work. All right. Only God knows the future. So the pastors and the priests who are prophesying from the pulpit, are they doing the devil's work too? Did you know that whenever somebody in church they deliver a message of prophecy, that there's supposed to be someone there to translate? Did you know that? Do the priests have somebody up there? Do the pastors have somebody there to translate the message? No, they don't. I guess they doing the devil's work too, huh? Doing the devil's work. Devil working hard today. We got Bible beaters. Anyway, so Libra, there's something here about you showing love, showing, and it's something that is surprising people. I don't know why it's surprising people. Someone here may not have. We got a lot of haters in here today. I don't know what's going on, but this is something about. We've had a lot of haters in the cards today. People overcoming, what the haters want for them, what those that are envious, those that spread gossip, bon chinche. It's something about them watching you strive. And this is, if I talked about you, I talked about it several times. I think it was with these also. um if I talk today about you shining, even though people wanted to see you fail, this is also here. I don't remember which ones it was, but it's a theme that's coming out. Is something about everybody showing you're motivated. Because someone here, there are people that they expected you not to fail. I don't know if this is because there's so many different messages coming out of this one Libra. So this for a lot of different Libras, but there's something here about the pouring out of blessings for you. Or is it Mother's Day today? Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. It's not Mother's Day today, but Mother's Day is coming, definitely. There's something here about the pouring out of blessings to you because of this defeat with this devil here. But the devil is not just if you have fear, if you have depression. There's something about conquering it. There's something also about showing your enemies love. This may be you being who you are genuinely and showing somebody love, and it turning out that you showing that love was to the person that was your biggest detractor in some way. Let me give you an example. And you may do this without even knowing it. You may not have known that this person was the person that gossiped the most at the office. You see somebody, they in the bathroom crying, you go and you offer them some comfort. You ask them what's wrong, blah, 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 blah. They tell you their story, you give them advice and you help them through it. And you don't know this person was the one spreading all the bonchinche about you, right? Because whatever's coming through is really making me want to cry right now. So by you doing that, you have ultimately tamed the demon in the devil in that person. This person now, this is not for all of you, but this person now sees you in a different light. Look at this photo. Look at this picture. Right? So continue to show love, Libra. Let's move on to Scorpio. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. 4316. 4316. All right. Scorpio. So by you, always have a tissue on deck. So by you showing love, you actually defeat the devil in your life. You defeat your enemies. Is basically the bottom line here. I don't know why I'm getting all choked up now. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like something is in my throat. Scorpio. Let's see, Scorpio. Oh, the Empress. All right, Scorpio. Ooh, this feels like a lot of burden. This feel like somebody's like, you know what? The head is heavy that wears the crown. Like, I need to get off this rodeo ride for a minute, please. Somebody tired of doing whatever it is they doing. Two of Swords. I'm not here to blow smoke up your colito, okay? Oh, more Bible beaters. Okay. What is it? Christian impact. God loved the world this way. He gave his only son so that everyone who believes in him will not die, but only have eternal life. Oh, thank you for the Bible quote. 10 of Wands. Again, this is somebody that wants something new, but it may be coming out of boredom. It may be coming out of um I don't want messages for that person. Nope, we're not doing that. Um, Two of Swords and the Ten. I'm not making this up. Someone here is tired of doing whatever they're doing. Now, it could be somebody that's tired of doing whatever they're doing for work. Because what they were trying to do was Spirit was trying to give me messages for the Christian here, quoting the book of John. But what I'm not going to do is start giving messages to Bible beaters on my channel. Um, there's a burden here. But someone here is there. There's this lack of motivation. You see how in the Ten of Wands does not normally talk about um, being trapped, right? The Ten of Wands is about a heavy, heavy burden. The pack mule being poked up the hill, carrying all the packages, and but this here, you see how they're trapped. They're trapped. It seems like someone, and there's this fear of movement. Look, just look. There's this fear of movement. There's two swords here, and there's definitely messages, but someone here is so afraid to take a leap of faith that they wind up doing nothing. Now, even though I feel like this is the Empress, there's a rise in position. This is someone who's tired of the work they do. This may be also someone who's tired of living the life they live. No, you don't have to X. I love the way you like X X X X. No, it's okay. Let them spew their stuff. I certainly hope they reading the book that they trying to beat me over the head with. Um, so this is someone, if someone works, they're tired of doing the job that they do. If they don't work and like they're a stay-at-home wife or stay-at-home husband, they're tired of the burdens of the burden of the mundane, the burden of the everyday. So there's this feeling of trapped, but there's this trapped by their life, trapped by life itself. Um, and the thing is, they feel like this person feels like there's no way out. And that's why even this fool, their hands are crossed. They're not doing anything. Yeah, we send them love and light. We send everybody love and light. What is the one thing that can cancel darkness? Light. This is somebody who feels burdened by just life itself. There's this hopelessness here, but there's also this feeling of deserving more, wanting more. But then I feel like if they get it, they will still not be satisfied, and I'm not quite sure why. I'm not quite sure why. So this is not giving me a solution. I don't know what to tell this person because I'm not quite sure how to get somebody who is just, there's not just dissatisfaction. There's also something here about boredom. They're like bored with the mundane. Somebody here wants to have excitement. They want, but there's also something here about ego. This may be this ain't for everybody. This may be someone who likes the attention they get from the opposite sex. So this person may feel like, oh, I want to walk down a different way today to go to work because I want to get some new attention. I'm tired of getting attention from the way I normally walk to work. I know all them are gonna want me. I want to walk a different way to get someone else to give me attention. This is someone that very much enjoys accolades. I don't know what I cannot see this. Rababe, Rabe. Am I reading that right? I cannot see this. How could this? I was hoping to get this out of my energy and wanted to check if there was a queue of people in front of me. I haven't, not that I don't know if anybody asked a question. I don't think anybody has. But I have just finished Scorpio. We're moving on to Sagittarius. So if you want a question, RSBSPS. I don't know what. We're just going to call you PS. Public safety. We're going to... That's the first thing that came to my mind. I'm sorry. Anyway, so we're moving on to Sagittarius. I don't, like I said, there's somebody... I'm going to say that if that is the issue, one of the solutions is walking a different way to work. Going a different way to work. Someone here is bored with the mundane of everyday life. So let's move on to, I cannot help you if you have so many people hitting on you that you look so fabulous every day that everyone in the world hits on you that no one is there to hit on you anymore. Because that's kind of what it feels like, not for all of you, but for at least one of you, if it feels like that. Okay, let's move on. 5143. 5143. That's Sagittarius. Are there any Sagittarius in the house? Sagittarius. What's going on with the Sagittarius? What's going on with the Sagittarius? Okay, you should leave your question in the comments if you want me to answer a question. What is... okay. Ten of Swords. All right now. 3 of Cups. There's only 2 cups here. And the Fool. So someone here is being left out in the cold. There's 3 of Cups, but there's only 2 cups in this. There's 3 people. And look at how they're looking at that person. Like, okay, so this is something that came to an end. Sagittarius. Lo siento. I mean, it may not be you. You may have had to leave someone out in the cold because, I mean, something here clearly ended. If you had to end something, I feel like you did it with grace. That's good. Wow. If something was ended by someone else if you had to end something, I feel like you handled yourself with, like, if you found out somebody was doing something and you walked away, then you did it very gracefully. We got the Knight of Pentacles, right? We got the 10 of Cups here. So we do have new opportunities that are coming to you, right? There may be somebody that has their eye on you. Somebody new. But they may not be saying, they may not be saying anything yet. I'm not here to blow smoke up your colito. This is going back to the in-between thing that I talked about. There's something here about you having a time out, Sagittarius. You're having a time out. Until something... Now, it could just mean that you need the time to heal before you move on to something else. Or it could be that the universe is giving time for someone else to get through whatever it is that they need to get through in order to get to you, if you are not the pursuer. But there's somebody that has their eye on you. And so my point is everything is falling into place because of divine timing here. Okay, so whatever it is that you're going through, there's a bit of patience that is needed from you, because of the universe is putting things into place for you. Okay, we're gonna move on to Capricorn. Capricorn. Did you put your question in the comments? Postal service? Was it? No, it was public service. So, P.S. I don't even know what P.S. What does P.S. stand for? Like when at the bottom of a letter, when you put P.S. in there, what does the P.S. stand for? Anyway, 50. We're moving on to Capricorn. 5600. 5600. All right, Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn? I guess P.S. left. Oh, hey, Love Wheel. How you doing? See what's going on. See what's going on. How is the weather where y'all are? It's the sun is. I'm gonna say it's partly cloudy here because it looks like it might rain, but it's not really raining. So that's why it looks kind of dark in here. How you doing, Love Will? Oh, the Nine of Pentacles. Someone here has some freedom. This may be something about a position coming along that's freelancing. Or this may be, don't shoot the messenger. Somebody may be getting an unexpected freedom from employment here. The Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Pentacles. Like I said, someone here may be suddenly, unexpectedly moving on from a position here. We go from the 9 to the 6. But we have the Wheel of Fortune here. Now, this is the card that I saw in the very beginning when I took the deck out. And this is what started the whole thing about the confusion, about being in the in-between. We have the 9 of Wands here. So there's something here about not communicating. There may also be someone here that is not listening to what their intuition is saying, and they may be intentionally doing things to block the messages that are coming from spirit. Spirit guides, whatever higher power you believe in, the energy, your ancestors, whatever you believe. There may be someone who is just intentionally, either they're intentionally not doing it, or they may feel like there's something they need to do that they are being blocked from doing. Like, I can't do it because of such and such, right? But then again, there's this confusion about all the cycles ending. And someone here is trying to kind of, how do you hold back the ocean, right? How do you hold back the ocean? I don't know. So someone here is maybe holding on to things from the past that they need to let go of in order to actually move forward. You see how they're sitting down? There's sort of this, I'm sitting here and I'm not moving yet. I don't want to move yet. I don't want to move yet. And so the universe is going to move you. If you have been at a job where you are dissatisfied and yet you have not left, or you have not looked for something else, you losing employment is going to be what moves you. Because if you don't move, the universe is going to move you. The universe gonna pick you up and plop you right where you belong. The Seven of Wands. Again, there's these walls that someone has built around them. But yes, it's good for definitely good for things to cycles to end. Gives everybody a chance for a new beginning. But again, here we go with these walls that are being built. Someone's crossing their arms. Look at her body language. And look at here, the wands that are behind her that are not just communication, but they have flowers going. Remember I talked about most of the sticks being dead? This is another representation when I talked about the King of Wands, how he's got things that are flourishing. Again, there's opportunities here. Then now there may be opportunities that you don't see because either you feel like it's not appropriate, you feel like you may not be accepted, or you may feel like I don't want to go back there. But going back to this is going to give you an opportunity because that's a flower. Look at those flowers growing here. There are many opportunities that you may feel at this time are not appropriate, but Spirit is telling you to move forward, even if moving forward is moving back, right? You can return to an old job and be making more money. So, okay, we're going to move on to Aquarius. The girl in the card looks like the girl from the first. You know what? She does, doesn't she? Looks like the girl from the first Beetlejuice movie. ah, ah. Honey, there's only one other person, PS, who has asked a question, and that's Vanilla. Wait, no, there's two. Vanilla and then Love Wheel asked. So because I know that there's only 3 people here that have asked a question, you should type in the comments, because I know you asked first, but you got to put that question in the comments, because once I'm done with this reading, there's only 2 left and then advice. So if you don't put your question in the comments, I'm going to ask whoever puts that question, because Amanda put her question. And I think Love Will put her question too. Didn't she? Oh no, rain again tomorrow. Yeah. I hear you, Love Will. So today, if you got something to go do, today is the day. Seize the day. Yeah, Vanilla asked her question about ending up in a relationship. So you want to know about either person. I don't need their names. I don't need their signs. I will be able to find them through you. Anyway, we're moving on to Aquarius. Oh, did I put the time down? Did I put a time down for Aquarius? That's why I originally looked at the screen. 104. 104. 104. 1. I have to start the windows open and the sunshine. That's what I'm talking about. I do that every day. As soon as I get up, I open the windows and the shades and I let the sunshine in. I'll do the same thing. What's going on with Aquarius? Aquarius. Oh, the 4 of Cups. Okay. So you may be taking the time to heal from a situation. But you have something new coming. Oh, the Page of Cups. And the Ace of Swords. Listen to Contessa when she talk, please. And the Ace of Pentacles. You got something new coming in. Oh, I love it. I love all the flowers and the greenery and the growth here. So you have something coming in. Now, wow. I want you to notice the light and the dark, the contrast here. You may be questioning something coming in. Because this is there's something here about how do I say it? Being afraid of the dark. Hold on one second. Sippy some coffee. There's almost this hesitance because someone is like, I don't know what I don't know, right? So there's this hesitance here. But this here shows that whatever's coming in is going to be nice and stable. Oh, strength. The Queen of Wands. Okay, I see you. Whoever's coming toward you, they've been through their own mess. Like Aquarius, if you've been through a mess, right? If you've been through a bunch of people that don't know how to carry themselves with decorum, or you've been through a lot of struggle and strife, this person has their own story. So there's this sense of having been through the same. But whoever's coming, they're going to be there for a while. And there's this duality here, again, because of the light and the dark. So this may be somebody that's like almost the exact opposite of you, or almost the exact fit, right? They're going to give equal give and take too. You're going to be like a deer in headlights. The thing is, because of the way that you feel, you may not want to, you may be hesitant about moving forward. The thing is, I think you may this is going to be somebody that you've been wishing for. And the thing is, because it feels like it's a wish fulfillment, you may not believe it. So that's why like I said, you may be hesitant. I'm not here to blow smoke up your colito, okay? Entiende? So let's move on. So good luck. You got something coming in. It's going to be fabulous. Okay? Ma, can I tell you, I thought you wrote alcohol. I was like, is Ma asking me if she can drink alcohol? I need to, all right, we're doing Pisces. I need to get a different screen here. 10817. 17. Okay. Whew, 10817. All right, Pisces. What's going on with Pisces? Pisces. What's going on with Pisces? Oh, okay. That was quick. 5 of Pentacles. Damn, 5 again. Ace of Cups. Okay, so you're related to Aquarius. Aquarius watch Pisces. Pisces watch Aquarius. Ace of Cups. Somebody waiting for you to come. Either they waiting for you to come fill their cup, or you waiting for them to come fill you. Look at how she's sitting down. Fill my cup. Look how angry she look. She like, you know what? If one more person come over here and try to fill my cup with some damn muddy ass water, I'm gonna have a fit. That's the Ace of Cups right there. Even the page look mad. Jesus Christ. Holy Jesus. So there is something new coming. But again, you gotta get through the in-between. You gotta get through the in-between. I need another card, but you gotta get through the in-between. You in the 5. You in the 5 of Pentacles right now. So there may be some money issues. You may have spent money on a lover. that you expected to come back and it didn't. King of Pentacles. At least you got something new coming in. And the Six of Wands. Again, a victory. But your victory is closing yourself off from whoever it was that was taking your money. Honey. Whoever it was that was taking your money, honey. Oh, the Knight of Wands. You may also get some horizontal mambo coming in with it. This may be somebody that calls you in the middle of the night. You know that call, 2 a.m. What you doing? Or that text, what you doing? You up? Wow. That may also be what you're coming out of. Could also be, maybe that's why you looking so damn tired. Because you was over here giving money to people, supporting people, spending time with them, spending money, spending affection, spending emotion. You know, you can spend more than time, or you can spend more than money. Like when you invest, you're investing more than money. When you're in a relationship with somebody, you're investing time, emotion, energy, right? Whatever you are focused on, you're spending your time there, your remote, and then you can't get that back. So there's something here about walking away from a situation where someone just was not filling your cup. Someone was not showing you love. Someone may have showed physical love, horizontal mambo, but they wasn't showing you any other kind of support. So really the victory is five's a temporary in tarot. So whatever money issues you're having, they are temporary. But again, there's something here about expecting something back from someone that you may have given money to, loaned money to, and you were expecting it back. You know, can you give me $300 until I get my tax return? I'll give it to you when I get my tax return. They don't give you the money, right? It doesn't have to be a lover, but it does feel to me like this is a love situation. Or it could just be like you were investing in this person, they were not investing in you. But that is about to change because your victory is walking away from somebody, and now there's someone new coming into your midst. Okay. Let's do advice. I'm gonna talk about the future. No, wait, what? What am I missing in the comments? I'm too beautiful to be kept in the dark. What? I hear that. What is going on? What happened? Wait, what? Okay, you wanted special messages. Okay, I got that part. And then the list is Love Wheel, Vanilla, RBS, and My. Okay, I got you. Now, I went to the closing of a sacred fire ceremony for a death in the community. I didn't drum and sing the song the messages told me to, but I'm going to the river and drum and sing there. Okay, nice. So everyone in the chat, please be sure to smash the like. Thank you, mine. Oh wow, Love Wheel. She said that's me, Pisces. I'm not playing no more games. I took my stuff. I hear that. If somebody wants to come to me, that's right. Come to me. He worked for me and told me he wasn't going to charge me, and then gave you a bill. Nah, mofo. I could use some horizontal mambo. But that didn't bother me. Late at night. Okay. They come see you during the day. All right. I'm too beautiful to be. I hear that. I'm too beautiful to be kept in the dark. I know that's right. I'm with you. Right? It didn't go that far. It was a lot of talk about future and no action. That's because they thought they were saying something that was resonating. I'm going to get her to chase me. Oh, this could have been somebody. You know what I notice about men now in general? The roles have reversed. Have y'all noticed this? When men want to be treated like women and women are now taking on a very masculine role, especially in relationships. Like men want to be wined and dined. Excuse me, if you expect me to cook and clean and to clean and do laundry and do all that, then guess what? That's a traditional female role. You want me to take that on? Then you better be the traditional man. I'm not whining and dining you, mofo. You crazy? Mm-mm. Very intense, yeah. Exactly. I am not so thirsty to be picked that I'm gonna go out of my way to chase a man down. I do not chase, okay? I attract. All right. Let's do the advice and then we can get into the questions. Hey Rose, how you doing, mama? I don't. He didn't want me to do anything for him. He has people do. Okay, so then let those people do for you then. What you telling me that for? Like my thing is if you got all these people that's doing all that for you, then guess what? Then you don't need to tell me about it. Go. Go have all those people do it for you then. 116. Okay, 116. This 116.44. Okay. Rose is going to be on the list as well. But I think we have three other people or four people in front of you, Rose. I don't know how long you could stay. Okay. We're gonna do advice right now. If I have a man coming to me and telling me, oh, so and so want to do this for me, so and so want to do that, so let her do it. Let her do it. Don't come to me with that. She want to give you this and she want to give you that. Then go get it. What you here for? You better go get it. Yo, I've never been the type of person to be jealous of anybody. Nunca. Okay. We got judgment. Oof, that's a big card. Judgment. So, but you know what? This makes sense because a lot of y'all are putting judgment. Wow, the high priestess, the eight of swords. A lot of y'all are putting judgment on your haters. Remember earlier we talked about the haters and this and that and blah blah blah, and how a lot of y'all are showing your haters that that you're winning, right? You're shining in front of those that want you to fall. And so it makes sense that judgment is here. But there's also this divine protection here. Can I have two more, please? Two more. This divine protection. Normally the eight of swords is that trapped feeling, right? But it's not. She's walking and she's going in between these swords. They're coming at her, but she's protected. From what? This high priestess. From the intuition. That's why I keep on talking. This whole reading for everybody, I've been talking about intuition, spirit, the messages the spirit is giving y'all, right? I've been talking about it. I've been saying it. The world coming up again. We've been talking about this. It never experienced that. Yeah. Some people really, some men, especially, they really want to be chased. So we have the Seven of Wands. This is all about your haters. I don't know why this is such a big deal right now, But this is all about your haters. You're going to hear about the struggles that go on with them, or you may see, how do you say it? Restitution, from them or for them. This is all about your haters having to step the F down. Again, judgment. And this is not you doing anything. This is you just being divinely damn protected, and your enemies or the people that are coming for you getting their just desserts. Really. You're not doing anything here. You're living your life. You sitting right here. You sitting right here living your life. But you're going to hear about it. You're going to hear about it. And what you hear about may be a whole lot different than what the story is on social media. Okay? You're going to hear about it, but it may be a lot different. Here we go again with the wands that don't have anything attached. Remember, I kept talking about that. The wands that don't have anything attached. And going back to the King of Wands, going back to the other wands that had growth in there. This is you letting go of things that are just not going anywhere. And this person, whoever's coming for you, they're not getting anything. Look. They're gonna sit the F down, because everything they have tried, they're blocking themselves. They're blocking their own blessings by coming after you. Man, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Okay? You ain't got nothing to worry about. Okay. So who is first? Yep, all about ego. Love Wheel, Vanilla, RBS, My, and Rose. Okay. Love Wheel. Love Wheel, you wanted to know about if it was between you and someone else, right? When I call your name, when I get ready to read you, please be prepared to answer a question in the comments if I need you to. Thank you. I believe, if I remember correctly, on what's coming in. Oh, I'm sorry, that was not you. Was it Vanilla who wanted to know about what was... Somebody wanted to know about a choice between them two people. Okay, Love Will, you wanted to know just general, what's coming in. Why am I... This doesn't feel like the right deck. Wait. No, this... Okay. All right. Love Wheel. What's going on with Love Wheel? General messages for Love Wheel. General messages for Love Wheel. What's going on for her? Have things been kind of frozen for you? There's been like a lack of movement, justice. There been a lack of movement? Oh, it was you, Vanilla. Okay. What's that? That's the Seven of Pentacles. You in a timeout. Love Will. You one of them people I was talking about when I talked about being in the silence, right? I talked about it a lot in the Capricorn reading. I talked about it in, I think it was Capricorn. It was a reading I did recently where I talked about somebody like being tired of sitting and nothing happening. Yeah, somebody's ready to move. My teaching for ceremony. Okay. And once things start moving, you're gonna be like, damn, this is moving so fast. We got wands here, we got wands here. This does show that you're starting something new. It does show that you're starting something new, but it also shows something about letting things go. Um, it could be the letting go of an old belief system. Because you see how he's only carrying that cape and that wand. So when you talk about a ceremony, it does kind of show the stripping away of something from the past. Again, it could be a belief system. It could be beliefs. It could be that you're learning something new that is having you view things in a different way. The Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, Justice, and the King of Wands. One thing start moving. See, that's the desire, right? The Wands. There's desire to move. The Pentacles are very slow. So that's why it feels like there's more movement at all. Like it feels like things aren't moving, but they are, because Pentacles are very slow. They are very they're very stable though. Okay. So you just asked a general question though, right? You're not asking about a connection. This is just showing that you're ready for things to start moving. And the way it's showing up with, I would say with the Pentacles and this King of Wands here, is like what you want is equal give and take. Things are being prepared, but that's why the Pentacles are there, because it's taking a long time. Pentacles are very slow. But you want equal give and take. And so you see how Justice has the sword up. That's you being ready to, do the off with their head. If, you're in a position now where you're being positioned or moved into a place of more power. You see how they're sitting on that throne, right? So you're being moved into a position of more power. You're being moved into a position of higher learning or more understanding or more self-esteem. And so because you're being moved up, there is less, and you're doing this basically, you see how there's a curtain behind. You're doing this in silence, right? You're not advertising this. You may be doing this on your own, but you're not doing it for the public eye because you're doing it in private, right? Let me have one more card. See, I'm not here to look, the Devil and the Eight of Cups. You're leaving the bullshit behind. You're leaving the fuckery and tomfoolery. If somebody approach you with some fuckery and tomfoolery, you ain't having it. And I think this King of Wands is also giving King of Swords. Listen to Contessa when she talk, please. What did I say? Cutting out the fuckery and the tomfoolery. This King of Swords has cut off his own arm. Why? Why? Because it was attached to fuckery and tomfoolery. Again, you see the throne, right? I'm not here to blow smoke up your colito, okay? So you got stuff coming in, but you're in the in-between right now. Road to perform ceremony. See, that's great. Vanilla. Vanilla was the one that asked about the two people, right? I gotta switch. Two people. Was that you, Vanilla? Once things start moving, Amanda, once things start moving, you're gonna feel like you want a merry-go-round though. So not merry-go-round, you're gonna feel like it's going fast, right? Like, be careful what you wish for, because if you want it to move now, when it starts moving, things are gonna start moving real fast. You too, sweetie. The King of Wands. So this is for you, Vanilla. I had a dream that I chose a guy between two people. It was a blur. Do you feel like you have to make a choice? Why are you making a choice? Is the question. What I'm not digging. We got King of Wands and we got Wands here. This looks to me like you have closed yourself off to this king. Or closed yourself off to becoming any more invested in what it is that at least one of these kings is offering. Because this king is offering you a wand and you kind of like, I got my own damn wand. What do I need yours for? Are you still with us, Vanilla? I mean, do you feel like you have to make a choice? Because what this looks to me is like you kind of already know one of them is full of shit. That's what this looks like to me if I'm just going to say it in plain English. Whoever this person is, you know at least one of them is full of shit. See? You may be trying to get them to work for it. I don't need to know their names or I don't do that. Or their signs. What I'm asking is why you need to make a choice. Because this doesn't feel to me like you have to. But there are several questions that come up. One, why are you entertaining this dude if you think all he is full of shit? But I don't know why you're making a choice. If you're just going around dating and no one is it, right? Like, why are you making this dude work for this? Because I feel like you making him put in work. We got the Eight of Pentacles here. It's like you're making him work for it to like prove that he's worthy. But like you kind of still know he's full of shit, right? Although I do have to say the entire reading, I was talking about how this King of Wands, the reason why I say he's full of shit, the King of Wands, he's not he's the kind that will he's not a King of Pentacles, he's not an emperor, right? He's very attractive. But the King of Wands normally is the energy that they'll tell you anything to get what they want, right? But the thing is, in this king, I've been talking about the whole reading about how this king has more than just these plain old wands, right? So there may be more about this person in particular. The thing is, I think you want to choose this person. Whether you're doing with anything with them physically or not, it's not the question. I feel like you may want to choose this person, and this may be why you're making him work. So the dream is what made you feel like you need to make a choice. Well, I will say this. It's not a mistake. It's not a coincidence that you asking this question when I'm talking about how this King of Wands is different. Okay? So if anything, I would say the advice here is if you're truly interested in this King of Wands, because that's what it kind of feels to me. It feels to me like you're keeping this king at arm's length because you really like this king and you know that he may be full of shit. And so The advice here would be to make them work until they prove to you that they're not full of shit. I'm not here to blow smoke up your culito. The Empress. You want an emperor. Okay? So, have this person prove. Have this person prove that they're not full of shit. 6 of Cups. Have them be equal give and take. Have them prove to you that you're what they want. Again, this is kind of like you only need to choose if you want to choose. But the thing is, like, I feel like your focus is really this King of Wands. It's not the other person. But I kind of feel like that's why you want to leave him alone, because you really like him. But the advice here would be to make them show you that he's not a King of Wands. You have to make him want to approach you as an emperor, because you're an empress, right? Okay, good. Okay. Hi, Miguel. Who is next? RSBS. Is RSBS still here? My and then Rose. RSBS, are you still here? RSBS? Are you okay? What was your question, RSBS? I'm sorry, I don't remember. Did you put your question in the comments? RBS, what's your question, sweetie? I feel like I am in the midst of a karma cycle. What I'm being tested for. Okay, thank you. What I am being tested for? What are the lessons? Who are the people I sense are... Okay, that is a lot. So we're just gonna do a whole general. If you want a personal reading, you can reach out to me by email. But that's a lot. So we're just gonna do. What are you being tested for? I don't think you're being tested. I know people like to say, oh, the universe is testing you, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying that the universe will never test you. I'm saying I don't believe you're being tested. I believe that you have gone through a period of hardship. But I feel like it's time for you to show and prove to the universe what it is, who you are. Meaning how you act to diversity, how you react to diversity. Kind of like, the egg. Is it that the boiling egg, the egg gets hard? If you crack the egg, spills everywhere. You have a choice for, I'm going to chill. You have a choice right now to, and this is all, y'all know I don't read cards, right? This is all channeling. I'm not reading cards right now, but you have a choice. You have to show the universe. Do you ever communicate with the universe? Like, do you ever talk? Do you ever pray? The universe is looking for you to communicate. The universe is looking for you to tell it what you want. You see how this king has the cup out? Okay, well then you have to trust that the universe is going to bring you where you want to go. But that comes by letting go of fear. I'm not here to blow smoke up your culito. The Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, right? This is. Have you blamed certain things like on love or on a relationship or something like that? What is this? Okay. Stop asking why you're going through shit. That when I say communicate with the universe, I'm not saying, oh, why am I going through this? I'm saying, listen, universe, I have this problem. What did I just say? I said the universe wants you to communicate what you want. Not, oh, why am I going through this? Stop asking why and say, this is what I want. Stop asking why. Fuck why. Say this, give me this. I don't want this, give me that. Don't ask why. Fuck why. The universe is going to give you a million damn reasons why. Okay? Not if you asking why you don't. But it's very clear here that you need to get rid of fear. You need to let go of fear. It's almost like, I'm going to tell you what I want you to do. Okay? It's because of your mindset. Just in this little time that you and I are communicating, I can see why you're standing still. So what I want you to do is this. I want you to ask the universe for something. Something you don't give a shit about. Ask the universe for a deck of cards. Ask it for a pencil, a purple pen, a fluffy dog. I don't know what it is. Ask the universe for something that you don't give a shit about. And then wait for you to receive it. Don't ask, when is it coming? Don't ask the universe why, because you asking the universe, why is this happening? You're not focused on the outcome. You focused on being a victim. What is asking why supposed to do? So that's what I want you to do. I want you to ask the universe for something completely mundane, completely ridiculous. See how long it takes for you to receive it. If you don't receive it, I'm going to give you 3 days. Ask the universe, what do you need from me for you to give me that? Show me. Show me what you need from me, universe, to give me that purple fuzzy pen. Entiende? You understand what I'm trying to say? Because you're stuck in this mindset, this victim-like mentality. Like, oh, woe is me. Why is this happening to me? You got to get out of that. Stop focusing on where you are right now. Stop looking around to where, if I'm in the middle of a swamp, I'm not going to focus on, oh, look around. Why am I surrounded by all these trees and all this water and all this dirt and these alligators? I'm going to focus on where the hell I want to go, right? Focus on where you want to go. Listen, you can read it. I'm not going to be here in 3 days. I'm not going to be online in 3 days. I'm telling you, you don't need me. You don't need me. You can reach out to me on email, but you don't need me. What I'm telling you is, I want you to give me a silver pen with a diamond on top in 3 days. Let me have it. If you don't get it in 3 days, then ask the universe, not Contessa, universe, what do you need from me in order for you to give me what I need? Give me what I asked for. What do I need? What do I need to give you for you to give me this? Show me clearly what I need to know to get out of the swamp. Okay? I gave you 3 days because the universe, for me, the universe works in threes. 3 chances, 3 opportunities, 3 days, 3 people. And you can come back next Saturday. Let me know how it went. Who's next on the list? It's Mai and then Rose. I know Mai is still here. You're welcome. Mai, what was your question? It was just a general question. You were talking about not alcohol. You definitely did not ask me if you could drink alcohol. I really hope you do what I suggested, PS. Because you'll see a difference. You don't even have to ask the universe. If you want to ask the universe, show me what I'm doing, what I need to do in order to achieve a goal or whatever. What was your question, Mine? I'm sorry. Was it general? Nope. This one? I think it's this one. Mai, can you put your question back in the comments, please? If you're here, if you could please like and show some love to Mai in the comments. Oh no. School, money. What's going on with Mai's money? Is there something stopping you from going to school? Or you need money to go to school? What's going on with Mai, please? No. Okay. What's going on with Mai, please? Seven of Spheres. Are you waiting on some money to come through? So funny, we have the Hierophant and you're talking about school. I hope you can still see this. I hope you're free. It's all tied together. Did you? Okay, you can send me an email. Because I feel like, and it's funny that you mentioned school because we have the Hierophant here. Again, this is you kind of being in the in-between right now. You're sort of in this bubble. But there's money coming. But that's what it feels like. That's what's holding things up is, but you see how this money is raining. This tree is raining money down on there. It may come from an unexpected source. But that money coming is going to be what lights your way to go down that new path. You see that sun lighting? The sun is lighting everything up. Oh, I'm getting a ringing in my ears. You may start something new unexpectedly, meaning like this may be a new job that offers you more money, and then that may be what pays for school. It may be an unexpected job opportunity. It may only be temporary. Did the sun just come out on your side? The sun is definitely out right now. I don't know if it just came. I was focused on my ears ringing. 10 of Cups. Focus on the prize, because it does show that you have temporary money issues here. But focus on the prize, because it does show here that there's a struggle here. It doesn't show it in the cards, but I feel the struggle. And they're telling me anything worth achieving is worth the struggle that it comes with. So you have to focus. Don't focus on the struggle. Focus on the prize, right? But you have help along the way. Just be sure to continue to ask for the assistance that you need. I don't know who you need to ask, spirit, people, a government entity. I don't know who it is, but continue to ask. Yeah. They're telling me who is coming? The cavalry. You know, in the old movies, when they would say the cavalry's coming, it would be like the end and things look dire. It looked like they're not going to win. And all of a sudden, boom, they say the cavalry's coming. And then they'll win, right? They're saying the cavalry's coming. The cavalry's coming. That's why I keep saying I don't read cards. The cavalry's coming. You just gotta hold on. You just gotta hold on. Gotta hold on. I don't even want to ask for any more cards because the advice here they're giving me for you is very clear. When I say the cavalry is coming, that means help is coming. Help is coming. And so, you may not see it, but you may know intuitively that assistance is coming, that you're going to win. You should have tied the knot into a knot. Hold it on. Okay. That's why they're saying the cavalry's coming. Because I thought that was an odd message about the cavalry, but it comes when people are in dire need, when they're about to fail and the help is coming. In old movies they used to say it. You may not consciously see it, but you may intuitively know that the assistance is coming. They're just saying that you should hold on. Focus on the prize. Yeah, I know. That's why they talked about the struggle. They talked about the struggle here. They didn't talk to you. They talked to me about the struggle here when I talked about anything worth obtaining is worth the struggle, right? So you got I don't know how to unfatigue yourself, but Mom used to watch Westerns, so all too well about the cavalry. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, it's coming. I don't know how long you have to wait, but all you gotta do is hold on. Okay. I'm glad you're going on vacay. Take time to relax mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Who's next? Rosa. Rosa's next. You want to know. You want to know about. Why do I feel like I need to do it this way? Okay. Rosa, you're welcome. Enjoy your vacation. Rosa, are you still here? I hate to say this, mommy, but the thing is here, like, you know better. Like, here's the devil, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Spheres. This person wants to start something new with you, but you know better. Like, you know who this person really is. I don't think there's been any change in who they are. They're just trying to wrap themselves up in better clothing. right? This is coming like a wolf in sheep's clothing, where like they may say things better, they may say things different, they may say things, but they're not changing who they are. They're still the devil. And so if they owe you money, take the money, come to you for help. They think you can help in some way. Um, but the thing is like the people around them, Rosa, they're on their level. You're not. The people who are around, that's why they're coming to you for you to try to help them. You are not on their level. They reaching up to for you, for your hand, for you to lift them up. But they busy, taking care of and helping all the people that's down there on their level. You know better than to you know better. I cannot make up what is coming out here. I can't make, like, the whole point of the devil is to offer confusion. You see how that head is going round and round and round and round and round, right? There's a reason why that's on top of the devil. The devil is only coming to cause confusion. The devil only coming because they need you. Confusion. Right? Confusion. But there's three swords either way. Heartbreak, heartbreak. Right? Heartbreak if you stay, heartbreak if you go. Heartbreak in every direction. I'm not here to blow smoke at picolito, man. But they're gonna come to you for help. If they haven't asked you for help yet, they're gonna come to you and ask you for help. But it's because you're the only person that has been real. The magician, the witchcraft. Again, devil and the magician. Always. Siempre. Always. Always. And it's just this deck specifically. Always witchcraft. Brujeria. Still. But you the Empress here. You're the Empress here. I showed you the sun earlier, right? She knows. She knows. You're the only person that's been real with this person. Everybody else, they have like an ulterior motive or something. But there's also this sense of whoever's doing the brujeria, they feel entitled. They feel entitled to something. Him, love, money, I don't know what they feel entitled to, but they feel entitled. There's nothing that can benefit you from being with this person. If you want to help them, you can help them, but it will be to your detriment. For some reason, you helping them, you will have to give something up. So I don't know if they need to help you with money, if they come in to help for help with money or something, but you will have to give something up in order to help them. It could be that you trying to help them is you helping them with the brujeria that somebody is already throwing at you. At you, at them, at the whole situation. But the thing is, it doesn't matter who doing the witchcraft. They still the devil. If this was somebody that was committed to you, if this was someone that was, planning to come in as an emperor is never going to show up like a devil. So if this was somebody that somebody was throwing at, wow, and then we have the devil here. If this was somebody that was an emperor in your life, Like they planned on giving to you. They wanted to, you know, give you everything you deserve. They were being real with you. Da 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 da. They're not gonna show up as a devil. This is someone that does not deserve your affection. They do not deserve you, the Empress. Take your loves elsewhere is the advice here. I wouldn't even help this person. Look for something new. Because if you help this person, it's going to be to your detriment. Now, I don't know if they want help with the brujeria. I don't know if they want help with this, if they want help with whatever they want help with. For some reason, you're helping them. You will have to give something up. I don't know what it is. Is someone still doing witchcraft? Yep. But they're not an emperor in your life. You, the empress, but they're not the emperor. An emperor would never show up as a devil. Lo siento. I'm sorry. You deserve something new. Like I would stop, if you can, I would stop communicating with this person. I mean, they owe you money, right? So what is going on here? I don't know what this green thing is that showed up. A gift of membership. Hi, Teddy Rocks. You giving out memberships? You gave out 10 memberships? Is that what you did? Thank you, Teddy Rocks. Look at you. What's your sign? You want to read in Teddy Rocks? You want me to pull a card for you? Did they just gift memberships and leave? Is that what they did? Aquarius. Okay, let's see what's going on for Teddy Rocks. What's going on for Teddy Rocks? What's going on for Teddy Rocks? Ooh, the Page of Pentacles. You're starting something new, huh? Did you recently have something going on with the law, a legal issue or some kind of lawsuit or something like that? You got a lawsuit going on? You're welcome, Rose. You may start something. You may go to school. You may start a new job. It may have to do with money. You may be studying something. Or you could be in the woods, carving pentacles into trees. I don't know. Ooh, 10 of Cups. Okay. Ooh, wow. So we got Pentacles. Something taking a long ass time. Cups, more Pentacles. Something taking a long ass time. What? That's okay. Because whatever you're working on, you got something new coming. You see the clouds clearing. You see the clouds clear. Look at that person right there. They're like, oh, look, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Pentacles, again, are very slow. The Emperor. Ooh. You may have a rise in position. You may have a rise in money, honey. But this 3 of Cups. What is this 3 of Cups? You may have been involved with some people that didn't have any love to give. You see how it's the 3 of Cups, but there's one person there that has no cup, right? You may have been involved with some people that didn't have any cups. They did not have any love to give. Or they may have taken love The Hierophant. You maybe some Ten of Pentacles. You may be someone who's very into I want to say wanting to get married, but that's not really what I mean. Traditional. You may be someone who's into traditional values. There's also some stability about you. There may have been people that did not have any love to give, but they enjoyed the benefits of your stability. Like you're a very stable person. But you got stability coming for yourself, while the Hermit, after you spent some time alone. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. You know what the Ten of Pentacles is? Ten of Pentacles is better than the Ten of Cups, but we do have the Ten of Cups here as well. So your time alone is coming to an end. Tens of the end in tarot. Ten of Pentacles. This is a Nine of Pentacles. I said this was a 10. This is the Nine of Pentacles. So you may have been single for a while now with the Hermit here. But I think that was more for you to learn the world. I can't make this up. This was more for you about to learn what your worth is. You got something new coming in, though. A new relationship, a new job, new money. There may be a lawsuit settlement coming. I don't know what that's from, but it may be less than what you anticipate. Is any of this making sense? Any of this? You got new love coming. I'm not here to blow smoke up your culito. Are you still here? Did they leave? I don't know. Did they leave? Are you still here? Teddy? We're going to call you Teddy. Is Teddy still here? All right. If there are no other questions, I'm going to end the live here. Rosa, I hope I was helpful. Because I know your situation has been going on for a while and it's kind of serious. So I hope I was able to help. If there are no more questions, is my screen frozen? All right, I'm gonna give it another minute to see if there's any more questions. There's only 5 people here, so I don't know if my screen is frozen or if no one has anything to say. But if there's no more questions, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live. Thank you for Teddy, or to Teddy, for gifting memberships to people. Thank you. So if no one has any more questions, I'm gonna end the live here. I appreciate everybody who came. Okay. All right. I'll get an email. I'll check my email later. So I appreciate everybody who came. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. Help me grow my little baby channel to a fully grown channel, please. Until next time.